In today's video, we're exploring a 400-year-old villa in the Italian countryside, owned by several rich families and seized during World War I by Austrian troops. To this day, many personal belongings, including a working phone and several family pictures, can be found inside, so join us as we take you through this mysterious mansion. The villa was first built in the early 17th century. At the time, it wasn't uncommon for noble and rich families from Venice to commission these big, luxurious homes on the mainland, because here they could take advantage of the vast agricultural territories owned by the then Republic of Venice. This part of Italy is home to hundreds of these villas, some of which are listed as UNESCO heritage sites. This particular villa was either inherited or purchased by several different rich families throughout the centuries, one of which was involved in a not-so-legit trade business. They stripped the frescoes from the main room you're seeing right now and sold most of the valuable objects or works of art that used to be inside this beautiful home. In the early 1900s, the mansion was bought by the family that still owns it to this day, who began a meticulous restoration process. Unfortunately, they were soon interrupted by the invasion of the Austrian-Hungarian troops towards the end of World War I. The foreign troops converted the ground floor rooms into stables for their horses and confiscated everything they deemed valuable from this home. When the war ended, the family was finally able to resume their work and brought the villa back to its old glory. As you can see, there are still dozens of pictures depicting various generations of this family, at a time when countryside Italians used to have very large families, all living under the same roof. It's unclear when the family stopped living in this villa. Beds and furniture seem to date back to the 1930s and 40s, but we also found some appliances from the 60s and even a maintenance report for the boiler room from the year 2000. I'll share more details as the video goes on. In the meantime, if you enjoyed this type of content and would like to buy me a coffee to keep going, you can check the link in the description below. Thank you also for all the comments and likes you've been so kind to leave under my videos. I really love to bring you along during these explorations, so thank you for sticking around and thank you for bringing your friends. Massaging chair. Yeah, you can tell these people were wealthy. What's this? It's inside out. Oh, it's corn seeds. Has grown. Indiana. This guy is somebody important. He's in every picture. Wow. (1941) wine. I don't know what this is. Everything's still here. Amazing. It's very hard to find these days. People just trash everything, they destroy everything. This is really good condition. Oh yeah. The telephone everybody had. It's connected. Their signal. Holy shit. It's in French for some reason. This is thumbtacks
French thumbtacks. Oh my god, this is a jar of green beans still here under, I don't know, vinegar, oil. Fuck yeah, look at this. No, this is not working. Look, they had like a wood fire oven. This is a kitchen. These people were very wealthy. Look, they even had one of these. If you know what that is, it's basically a system where from every room in the house you can push a button and it will light up here. So the servants, the staff would know which room asked for service, basically. I'm amazed at the state of this place. Oh dear God, do we dare open the fridge? Classic old-time kitchen. Matches are still in here, in the matches holder. Another phone. No. Everything's off. Guarda che cazzo di frigo avevano sti qua.
Sì, ma sa che avevano anche guarda su. Le coppiette.
Look at There's a fridge with stairs behind it.
While climbing these stairs, I heard some noise from the upper floor, and soon found out why.
Sentivo rumore.
Dai, vieni, fatti fare una foto.
Tiene paura. Aspetta, cosa c'è qua? Ciao.
Ciao.
Infatti salendo ho sentito un rumore, ho detto cos'è sta roba.
Adesso anche se lo sapevo mi sono cagata in tavola.
They kept, I think, poultry in here. Some nice chicken, maybe rabbits. Hey. October 2000. Oh, what is this? Oh, we're behind the kitchen. No, behind the wine bottles we saw before. Cool.
We knew that a very large family lived here, but we were certainly not prepared for the sheer amount of rooms and objects we were about to find. What surprised me the most is that almost nothing here was broken.
labirinto. This is like church priest uniform. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Look at this fucking room. The ceiling is so tall. The bed is swollen for some reason. Look at this guy. This is an in memoriam for this guy, born in 1839 and dead in 1912. Oh shit. X. Y. Ma è pieno di uniformi da prete. Di solito queste macchine trovi sempre quelli della Singer, non so chi sia sto Borletti. I think this is like right above the main room we were downstairs before. Yeah, it's basically a copy of that room. Huge light fixtures. Hey. And that looks to be a nice view from here. Oh yeah. You can make out a trail there. Wow. It's a bit foggy today, but you know, you get the idea. Probably the kids' room. Yeah. So there's a sink with doors. Questo è un certificato che un tizio gli ha venduto una Una statua della Madonnina, tipo? È un'autenticazione. Una Madonna della scuola. Scuola? Boh, autentica. Gliela garantisco per originale. È Russian.
Guarda questa testolina. Carina, eh?
Bellissimo.
We're now venturing inside a more utilitarian part of the house, where we're met with a terrible smell. This white block you're seeing is actually a small heater that was very common in rooms where the silkworms were bred. The animals were put on top of grids like these ones, and the room temperature was controlled as much as it was possible with this technology, in order for them to produce the precious silk. This was also a very common practice in rural Italy until the early 1900s. Take a look at how overgrown this garden is. As a comparison, the drone footage you saw in the beginning of this video was shot around a year before I came here. It's really incredible how fast nature reclaims its space when humans are gone. We're now approaching the private chapel that was added to the villa, presumably in the 1800s. This served not only as a chapel, but it's also the burial sites of the most prominent members of this family.
this is one of the ropes to ring the bells. Let's not do that. Born 1826, dead 1901.
If you liked this video, please consider subscribing to the channel or leaving a like, and click the videos you're seeing on screen right now to watch another exploration. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.